Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger...
Let me ask you one more question.
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never Lord?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you know...
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also...
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's been a while, Lord Anaxagoras. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my...
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
By carefully into lantern above, I have come as a testament to the just...
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare...
I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and...
You can see them too.
You know about us. We Antikytherans perceive the world just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar. If necessary...
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her.
May I interpret this?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth while I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness. She's been waiting. Follow me. Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud.
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is...
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them.
Could you elaborate?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire...
Oh.
That very well could be true, but what if the...
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of...
It's worth a try. Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. Professor.
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity. Only esteemed beings grace this place. And among them, I've received priests, scholars, warriors.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity.
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is...
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you. But it turns out you just left one cage to end.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart now that I look around. I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how...
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities.
Be aware. I can hear you.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. So, are you here to report the incident to the Council?
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders...
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the Council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akama, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might...
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists.
Being an opportunist could
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, but it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps...
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's...
Even blasphemous scholars can...
Looks good.
Anaxagoras.
As Kephale's priest, are you not aware of the decor...
Surely you jest. You let me remind you that you're currently in...
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry. As I see it, a dead Titan can't prove...
You. Seeing how fond of you, Elder...
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter...
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation.
Are you praising or insulting?
Praising him, of course, as a believer of the god of deliverance.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as...
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Could it be that...
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether...
Of course I find such stylistic device. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look...
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this,
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate.
how do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawn this time is not just... What, then, is the intention behind...
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1-year-old? Oh my. Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his drama stall to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This...
Since our days are both numbered, this is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look...
So there are other members in your family, eh?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Giorios.
This...
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was...
I remember that person.
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice...
Anaxa?
I did it, teacher!
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise...
Calm down, teacher. She's still not in the mortal realm. Even to this day.
What?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was...
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path. Would never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have...
Since I was able to see her... You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child.
I wish to continue.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like...
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become... I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your...
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is...
As expected. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past...
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now...
Child of humanity, remember this. Being caught...
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer...
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on...
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival. So please depart forthwith.
It's...
Carefully. The one who created the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Nice. Yet another journey with you. Yet another journey with you, imbibe it.
The Stellaron changes everything. Time to say bye. Boom.
Receive divinity.
Time for the old world to collapse. Stand still.
Rise. Bloom. Repay.
Time to say bye. Boom. Didn't hurt. Stand still.
The dead return!
Time to say bye. Boom. The Stellaron changes everything.
World cleansing dragon.
Engulf the past. Stand still. Power translates into hope.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Rise!
Stand still. The only redemption. Engulf the past. Deceived me. Time to say bye. Boom. To brave new world. Stand still. Bloom. You will not take away our hope.
World cleansing dragon.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Rise!
The Stellaron changes everything.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
The only redemption. Stand still. Power translates translates into hope. Time to say bye. Boom.
World cleansing dragon. Break.
Go with the past. Stand still.
The dead return!
Deceived me. To brave new world. Time to say bye. Boom.
Receive divinity.
Time for the old world to collapse. Stand still. Don't hurt.
World cleansing dragon.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Break.
Stand still.
Repent. The dead return!
To brave new world. Time to say bye. Boom. Go with the past. Power translates into hope.
Receive divinity. World cleansing dragon.
Stand still.
The dead return!
The only redemption. Time to say bye. Boom.